What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Quantum Show panel discussion. Tim is here. What up, Tim?
What up? It's
Yeah,
good to be here. It's good to be here, and it's good to hear that you're spreading out and doing other shows this week.
yeah, it's a little bit, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll figure it out.
It's good to get out of your comfort zone and go to a Quantum Fest now and
Yeah.
then.
And Aussie is reminding us please like, share, and subscribe if you're here, you're quantum. Agents, aliens, AI, like and subscribe, though I know you never will. So, yeah, I talked about getting the cards made. It's a slow process because each card costs so much. And I want if I was to do all the art that I have ready, $800, and it would take me probably 3 hours to get them all put in there. So
Mhm.
I'm doing just a few at a time, and I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason. I'm just kind of throwing it up there and hoping I don't make any doubles because that would suck.
No, well, intentionally making rare cards would not be cool, but cards that are like rare for people who collect things are nice. You
Right.
know how it is. You collect things, so.
Yeah, errors. Like the very I don't know if you can could you tell there was like an impression on the front of the card?
I could see something down the borders of the sides of the cards. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Renee.
What's up, everybody?
Hi, Operation
Rachel.
Shutdown.
What? Just start. Oh, I haven't watched that yet. What's up, Samo? What's up, Renee? Aussie. Operation Shutdown. And Sarah's still here. Yes, I still know it's your name. There you go. I do know that's your show. I was just jazzing it up.
I
And let
think
me. Hmm?
I think she logs in under one or the other, depending on whether she's on the phone or the PC.
Ah, okay, but let me show what I'm talking about. I'm going to maximize me for a minute. And I don't know, there is an impression like from the machine that handled the cards. It's
Mm.
I can't
It
you
kind
I
of
can
like warbled. Like, can you
hmm?
see this? It kind of like a wave
No,
where
it's
the roller went over it, or
not a wave. It's where it looks like something grabbed the card and pulled it.
mm,
And uh it's so hard to see. I can't I'm trying I can see it in real life, but it's camera. You know what?
yeah.
I have a better idea. Maybe I can show it on this camera. And maybe I'll join the show or send it to myself or something.
Mhm.
There it is. Got it. Yeah, I will take a picture.
High resolution photo being
Yeah.
taken now on the Quantum Show live.
Let me get it lined up right.
Purple hearts, high scream. Um, greetings,
Okay. Yeah.
Samo.
Up there. It's going up there right now. It'll be up there and now. Okay, let me just set that back down. Those cards came out really nice.
Yeah, I'm really noticing now that I'm in StreamYard and I get like a higher resolution peek at your screen. The 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 gloss on it and everything, it's really nice.
Let me bring up the picture now. And now this is not
Hey,
showing
Sean.
the art very well, but it is showing the little error. I did not order this, but I'm keeping it. Can you see it now?
Ah, yes, yes. I see an impression on it.
It
Yeah.
looks like where when they were done, there was big fingers and little fingers gripping it as it pulls it down. or moves it or something, but it grabbed it hard and it left an impression on this one and slightly on the other one. But sorry,
Uh,
everybody, I'm keeping that one. I'm gonna keep that one
yeah.
because that's too cool. That's history right there.
Right.
That's history. That's show history. And I didn't mean to do it. Just like the error cup that I have in the other room. It's the Sentinel guy saying just this, on the back of the card, the Sentinel guy, the armor halo looking dude.
Mhm.
I put it. I made a sticker out of it, good sticker, glossy and all that, but it won't stick to the cup because the cup is textured, so it curls up on the edges, keeping it show history. Come off without tearing. So
and
keeping it.
and you got the stretched butter guy.
The what?
The don't spread the butter of.
Oh yeah, don't. Yeah, that guy. The
There's
agent, the disinfo agent. He's got a card. Not here. It's not done yet, but the card does exist.
yeah.
Um, but oh, Storm's here. What's up, Storm? What's up, Screen? I hope everybody's doing okay over there, Storm.
Yeah.
The network is humming still.
A lot of thoughts, hopes, prayers, things have been going that way. Storm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I know that I put hours of into it, and Sarah has, and I'm sure that everyone in the community is reaching out to Lynn right now.
I've been thinking about her all week.
Yeah.
Storm, I've been thinking about her all week. You too, bro, because you're the one by her side, and that's a rough position too. So yeah, things are improving. Good, 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 good. Good to hear it. And early on, oh man, Samo, you said something early on. I think it was you, Samo. I'm pretty sure it was you. I'm finding it right now. And
Right
Samo
now he
mentioned,
says, "Remember to give thanks to that we got each other." Yeah.
yeah, I guess I'm still looking for it. There it is. There it is. Coral Ann. She never made it to this show. She passed away several years ago. She was over on Amy's show, on Rich's show, and she would go over there, and she was such a nice person. Lived in Canada, and she was always a highlight. She was a highlight. She was always a positive commenter, like Samo is. Remember? So now Coral Ann and Monty are looking down, going, "Look at this idiot with a YouTube show. Look at him. Look at what he's talking about now. We know the truth now. Let him have his fun." That's what they're both going down there. They're like, "We want him to have a good time." But they're both looking down on us, going, "Look at that! Look at these idiots."
I know I have my ID10T.
Yeah, me too. I need to have like uh, a name tag.
Nice.
I should make a name tag of that. I should make like a fake name tag and just wear it around ID 10T code. Code ID 10T. Raven says she'll be here soon. All right. All right, Storm is in Cruces, heading to El Paso tomorrow. All right. Watch for ghosts. Beware roaming portals. And yeah, well, I hope my delivery was good. I tried to minimize the pauses and the uhs and the and the do you know what and all that stuff. So I try. I don't always succeed, but I do try to limit that stuff. How was my delivery first part?
Oh, delivery was good. The first part of the show was it was interesting. It was entertaining. It was an amusing first hour, and it also is a good stepping on place for people who are just coming to the show. I think, you know, because it covers the topics on the cards, so
Hmm.
people get an idea what your regular shows are about.
Right. And I got the idea from Copilot to put out a source book and
Hmm,
cover the synopsis of each show via the cards. And I
nice.
was like, that's an interesting idea. I
Yeah,
hadn't even thought about that.
yeah. I've found co-pilots really good at writing things. How do you feel about this? I just heard today. I forget what his name is, but a statistic was thrown at me on from a show that said that 30% of Americans are against AI now.
Let me see if I can get a quote for that.
It's mostly Generation Y. He was saying, or whatever the newest generation is. You know, the youngest one.
Right, right.
They're the
Well,
ones who are most in opposition to AI. Ironically, it's the baby boomers who have embraced it the hardest.
yes. Okay, now I asked Google, and I will just read it out. Approximately 30% of employed Americans are concerned that AI will make their jobs obsolete, while nearly half of the general public expresses overall pessimism and distrust regarding AI's impact on society. That is to be expected. It is new technology, and uh, everyone has something to do about it, right? Everyone is scared and nervous about new things, but new things are always going to happen, and I am embracing it. I'm not a boomer, right?
Well,
But I
we're
I know, yeah, you're right,
yeah,
but I
yeah, yeah. The the person who was discussing this, I wish I could remember his name. I'll look it up in my YouTube history later and put it
okay.
in the comments. But he was like saying that the question that divides most people on the subject of AI is, would you want a data center in your neighborhood?
Okay, well that's a different type of
Yeah,
thing, right?
but that's what's polarized people. I feel against AI. I don't feel. I I feel that we've embraced AI, you and I, to the degree with this show that we should at least address it briefly in the discussion here. That
Oh yeah, for sure.
they're
I
building a
mean,
data center down the next city over from me in Clarksville, Arkansas, and
mhm,
it's really divided the public here. And this show is a reflection of our opinions and attitudes and everything.
right. Well, let me clarify some myths about AI data centers. Yes, they use resources. They use electricity, and some of them they're planning this and that and the other thing, right? When they say they use water, they're not consuming water, and it's just not there anymore. This is for the
Right.
general public. It is a cooler. They use it to cool off, and then they put it back in the river. Yes, there's some heat pollution there, but it's not being consumed. Okay, this is not. I know we know this, Tim, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying for the general people. Say, well, it's going to use all this water and it requires all this water. Well, there's
You lose
a
some
context
through
there.
evaporation, but yeah.
Rain. It's just more of what we have been doing for 300 years, 200 years, 500 years,
Mhm.
5,000 years. The pyramids, right? We've been using water for everything, right? And okay, now as far as the jobs go, okay,
That's the dismal part. This data center that's coming into my community, from the best estimate I've seen, is 5 people are going to be employed on about 40 acres worth of land.
okay,
That seems a little bit dismal about this, but I, creative real estate in the future could fix that.
I agree. Now let's break it down some. A data center consists of let's talk about this for a minute, right? Now, we both have worked in the tech sector and the repair sector and all these sectors, right?
Hmm.
Now, first, you've got the owner. Let's say the owner is going to be there. I don't know if he will or not. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, the owner of the data center will be there. The CEO, whatever. Okay. And then you have the assistant. And you know what? Let's eliminate the assistant, but let's now have security guards. 40 acres. How many security guards is that, right? And even with cameras and drones and shellhead dogs running around with machine guns and flamethrowers, how many security guards does it take to man those cameras to verify the data of? Because that's what AI needs, verification. AI needs human verification, and they don't make decisions, as far as I'm aware, that are of any consequence.
Right.
Now, uh, you got security, and now you got shipping and receiving. What would they be shipping and receiving? Parts, upgrade parts, repair parts, cooling parts. So that's more people, right? And though they're not shipping and receiving, you could have one more person in shipping and receiving full time, while they're taking parts around for the robots to put them in. Okay, fair? Is that sound okay so far?
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean, I see what I see is a situation that could be fixed. I feel like AI's got a bad image suddenly,
right.
and I don't think that it's an escapable thing. I think that the image needs to be corrected, and most of the corrections need to be through PR and architecture. Like we discussed earlier, there's different ways that you could be cooling these things other than moving into a small community and building a lake underneath a factory.
Right.
Basically, is what you're doing. This water, sure, with time the community is going to recover to the loss of the lake of water that's used to cool all of the processors. It'll adjust to the input output of the thing. um, Over time you lose a little bit of water and evaporation, but it's actually not as much as people think. It's mainly, it seems to be a PR thing. The young people, who are usually our first adopters of new technology, are the most resistant to it because they feel like it's destroying the future and that the older people are being dishonest to them about that.
I get that. I get that. And the older people, they are looking forward to what's best for them, like they've always done. That's just a boomer characteristic. It
Yes.
seems like that's just a boomer characteristic. You and I being Gen X, I never
We're
thought that would be
stuck in the
old.
middle. We're
Yep.
stuck in the middle. And I feel like that's part of the reason we're even addressing this, is because we're stuck in the middle.
Yeah, we
We're,
have
we're
a very unique
Mhm.
perspective.
Yes.
You and I saw the rise of the beginning, the rise of the machines. Oh my God!
Right.
And
It's
we saw
come to
the
this
yeah. Here we are.
dystopia. Right.
Right, and we've seen it, and we know that all based on. It's always been scary, right? All the new stuff has always been scary, unless it's an Atari or like a PlayStation. You know, then it's not as scary until they make it scary.
Hmm.
And um, I personally have not been scared, but I know it's going to happen. Big money is always going to win out. So how do I make big money my money? How do I do that?
That's my opinion in the beginning, until I saw about how they went about this in my community. My opinion in the beginning was, you'll build a data center, you'll have a few jobs, somehow the money will come into the community, somehow the money will come into the community. That was what I was telling myself. But the way
Yes.
that this came about was through secret backroom deals, and the eventual data center that they're building in our particular community, it may not even get built because they've developed this system of they're going to build, say, arbitrary number of data centers, 500 data centers in the US, right?
Okay.
And if they only get 100 of them through, they're happy with 100. If they get 300 through, they're happy with 300. If they get all 500, they're happy as pigs and shit. Excuse me, late
Yep.
night show.
It's all good.
But 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 they're not expecting that is the thing anymore. They're expecting to run out of supplies on data centers like mine. They're expecting to hit protests from the community, and that's just a bad way to start the project at all.
Right. And the I don't think jobs will be lost. Honestly, I don't think jobs are, and I I don't know. It's a hard balance because you got these people like Bill Gates. He's a great example of data center building, right? Then he
Right.
Alexa, does Bill Gates want to build a data center?
Bill Gates' company TerraPower is working with Sabi data centers to use advanced nuclear reactors for powering data centers. This partnership aims to meet the growing energy needs of data centers with clean, reliable nuclear power.
Where does Bill Gates want to build these data centers?
TerraPower and Sabi are exploring nuclear plants in Wyoming, Texas, and the Rocky Mountain region to power data centers. They're also considering sites near retiring coal facilities.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Nathan.
It's still just a little freaky, but that's okay. I pay for
Yeah.
this shit.
Right.
um, but okay, so Bill Gates is a good example, right? Now, the reason I bring up Bill Gates is because remember he bought up a bunch of property, a bunch of farmlands, and let it go to
Yes.
fallow. I don't want that. That's bad. Letting
That's
good
exactly what's happening in my community. The
right,
project is going fallow because they don't have the processors for the final stages.
right. The right the materials,
Right.
right? But
Right.
he bought up a bunch of land, and he's not the only one. He's just off the top of my head, a billionaire buying up land just to have land, not doing anything with it. I don't want that. I definitely
That's
don't
terrible.
like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would rather see a data center be put up where other people will have access to it rather than and it take up 40 acres rather than 40 acres being off limits and you could get shot by a robot if you go on potentially. Okay, I'm not saying that's what's happening. I'm just saying potentially. It's Bill Gates. Come on,
Yeah.
if you're gonna have, I mean, can you imagine being shot by a freaking
But
running around robot with IBM
but
Microsoft on the side of it?
but yeah, I see. I agree. I mean, I've been playing devil advocate for part of this argument, but they could do like the architecture could be different instead of killer robots on the corner keeping you out of the data center. Maybe build park on top through creative architecture. You
Right.
know, maybe make it a green space instead of a space that has a negative impact on the community. But you know, um, sorry. Until we until we get people that are going to be more honest about the process, involved in the process, then you know what we have is
Um,
what we have.
right, and they break it down because yeah, you can look up white papers. Tim, I think you and I are the only ones who can stand reading white papers. It's
I
part
like
of
reading technical things.
yeah, it's part of what we have done in the past and kind of still do now. So I don't think any. Okay, Samo, have you ever read a white paper on a topic? Do you know what I'm talking about when I'm referring to white paper? Let me get somebody in here that can explain. Oh, you
Yeah,
have you? Have you? Okay. Well, I'll okay. Um, Alexa, what is a white paper when explaining a topic?
A white paper is an in depth, research based document that presents expert insights and solutions on a specific topic. It's used to educate readers, establish authority, and support decision making in a formal, objective tone.
Thank you.
like
Anytime.
Does
like
it
TED
sound like
Talks,
a what's up?
like TED Talks for business development.
Right. Doesn't sound like a page turner to me. And they trust me, they aren't. We read them because we have to.
Oh,
It's kind of like going through the UFO files, the UAP files releases. It is grueling to get through that shit. Okay. It really has been. I've looked at them off and on. Oh my
oh
gosh.
yeah, yeah. Those things are a bunch of junk this year.
Yeah, they're
I
it's
agree with you and Nick. What you were saying on the previous show, that what they had in the '70s, what it's superior to what they're doing now. At least they were releasing whole documents.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people in the chat room are not liking my consultation of my device here. Yep.
No, it's good. We started a discussion about AI. That's all I wanted to really do, was start an AI discussion,
Okay.
and if we're not honest with each other about it, then it, screw the whole damn
Right.
thing.
Because I mean, we're this is a show about finding the truth.
Right,
We're gonna
right,
tell the truth,
right.
and
AI sucks. Deep down, we all know it, but AI is also really good, and deep down, we all know it.
hmm
It's just a matter of whether you see it as a utopia or a dystopia when AI are involved.
yep, yep. It's a matter of perspective and utility. So,
Yeah,
and
that
I don't
that
see.
whole Jetson scene might have been too much for the Flintstones, and they wanted to live down there with their rolling wheel cars and Boulder City and all of their stuff, rather than the high towers with the bubbles and the robots.
hmm Yep, and
There's a whole fan theory that that's what was going on.
I love that fan theory. I love that fan theory, and it all happened because of the Christmas special.
Yes,
I love that. I'm not gonna go through it again. We've gone through it several times, and I'm
it's
really
cool.
it's a great theory. I love that theory, and one of those things that Sarah made coffee, so just to let you know, Tim.
She said she wasn't going to make it tonight, but she made it anyway. It's funny.
Oh, okay.
It's
And,
yeah.
and Scream is saying, I've been engaging Gemini a good bit for hobby engineering and studio wiring planning stuff. Yeah, cool.
Yes.
Amazing to comb vast data and types. Yeah.
I want you, the audience, to not be afraid to go and talk to Copilot, to not be afraid to go and talk to Alexa, to not be like it's going to rain nuclear destruction on my head because I asked for a fucking measurement. Excuse me, I used the F word, but yeah.
Sorry.
It's not like you're
Not
asking to
this
go.
guy.
It's not
It's
like
not.
you're asking to go to the moon. You just want, to figure out a basic triangulation of something, and it's a good way to do it. It's a good way to solve certain data problems. There's
Mhm.
other ways to solve certain data problems than this, and this age group is just good enough. The X generation to know when it's appropriate to use the old way to do it and when it's appropriate to use the new way to do it.
Yes. Yeah. And
Just because
that's
it's quick doesn't mean that it's the right way. And we know when it's the right time to use AI. You know, everybody recognizes slop now, I think.
mhm. Yeah. And speaking of slop, let me bring up the pictures that didn't make it today's show, right? Uh I use Night Cafe because Copilot's been redirected. They don't want me using it for pictures now.
I
That's
agree with
okay.
Scream Engine. AI will eventually swear for the sake of efficiency.
Yeah.
F you, you effing effer.
We go ahead and share the screen.
Yes,
This
slop
is
is a great and powerful word, and I'm trying to take that word back, Scream Engine. In my music, I am making glitch slop hop now and glitch slop funk, and I am trying to take the word back. Slop is a very human word. Don't let them take it away from you. Spam is good too. Don't let them take spam away from you.
yeah. This is can y'all see the picture?
Yes.
Okay, this is one that did not make it because frankly there were not enough aliens in the picture and he has ears. What? I didn't like that part. So this was the one that made it. The ears are okay and plenty of aliens in the picture. I like that. And they're all kind of cutesy except for the dude with blue.
I
The
like the
blue
cutesy aliens.
yeah, he we got okay. Here's one that another one that come on now, load it up that didn't make it because that just looks a little too Harry Potter to me. And and it looks like there are lots and lots of I don't know. It just didn't feel right. It works, but
It's odd. It's that
yeah,
Grand Central Station feel it had.
you're right. And this one, oh really? I didn't like this one because of the angle and
The
the teeth.
background.
The
Yeah.
design of the alien didn't care for it. And there were others. Let me see here. There was another run. This one, it didn't make it because well, that's not so great. Looks like some kind of a not first of all, not enough aliens. And this one also didn't make it because of the design and I got like photo bombers in there. What? Come on now. Look at the guy that bald guy on the side. Now the little alien's cool, but
Yeah, the little guy.
yeah, but the design of the guy, he looks very meerkat or whatever that thing is on the manual of Linux.
It looks like a Harry mix between Voldemort and a Harry Potter elf.
Yeah, and this one, I don't teeth. Don't do teeth. And plus, those are playing cards. I'm not playing poker or blackjack or nothing, especially with an alien. And
Although
that
that's
was
an interesting way to get some views.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
This was okay, but again, those pointy ears, and I didn't care for that. But I'm looking at the picture, and I like the older guy in the orange holding his cell phone up. I kind of like that, but and notice this crowd is very older. Most of them seem to be older. There's lots of older people in that and kids, as well as kid aliens. And this was okay, but I didn't care.
I
I
like the
didn't.
bird and the hoodie alien.
I like that too. That's very Pokemon-y,
Yeah.
you know, very Pokemon-y. And well, that's okay. Well, that's what didn't make it. So where am I at? Yeah, remove and stop that screen. I figured out there's a certain sequence you have to go so it won't screw up. You have to first take it off the show and then take it out of backstage. Because before I was just killing the whole page and it would give me an error and then nothing would share. Remember? I was trying to
Yeah.
share stuff and I was like, I don't know why it's doing this, but it's not doing it. But
We
oh,
we we get better at these systems over time, and then God forbid they outright update it.
yeah, I know, right?
Mhm.
And encephalitis Grogu.
It's funny.
the pointy ears, yeah. But okay, so yeah, okay. I am going on Nick's show next week. After seeing Disclosure Day, I'm actually going on the 12th. It comes out on the 11th, but I'm going on the 12th, and I'm doing my best to not see people. Right? I'm going to a midday show at a dinner theater. I don't want to see anybody. I just don't like crowds. The fewer people, the better, because I have to I have to concentrate on shielding so much I can't pay attention to what I'm doing. It's literally becoming distracting because either I'm getting more sensitive or everybody's getting louder. Like I could tell when I'm starting to have one of them little panic attacks from empathy
Yeah.
because I start to get like high blood pressure and I start to get dizzy and a little agitated and I'm like, whoa, this what this is. I figured that out a few years ago, and have to shield like hard, shield high. What's up, Destin Chaos? I
Hey,
saw you
Sam
come
on
in. Sorry about
screen.
that. Sam on Scream. See anybody else here that I missed? I didn't mean to miss anybody. I'm sorry about it, y'all. Hip slop. There you go. Scream
Hell
saying
yeah.
slop.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
Take take that word back. Hip slop, I picture as slap art, body sounds, human noise, something that's very, very funky.
Spoons.
Spoons, yes.
Spoons. That looked really weird. You can't play spoons in that knowledge word if you don't have spoons.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
everybody.
They want it hip slop to be some type of machine made artificial noise, and it should just be the complete opposite. It should be spoons and mouth noises.
Damn right. Damn right. You know what? There is a tool they use at work. That's exactly what it sounds like, over and over and over
Oh,
again.
nice.
It sounds like that, and I'm like, what are they doing? Are they just? I can't even do it right. Are they
Nice.
doing that? What is that? And they're like, oh, those are for pop rivets. I'm like, yeah, I still don't understand.
Yeah, I love the noise of industrial machines. I like old engines with timings that are off, chainsaws.
Yeah,
I like there's certain sounds that really complement my sound and the sound that I'm working on well, and that's engine noise, any type of engine noise, anything that has a nice odd timing to it.
yeah. Something I like. Something I like is a steam engine. Not
Nice.
necessarily on a train. Let me see.
Slopgate Talica band name.
Let me see here. Oh, this is perfect. Let me.
Some hiss. I heard some hiss.
Found something. Okay. I'm
Oh,
gonna.
nice.
I love it.
Yes, stuff like that. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I would cut a loop out of that and put some symbols and timbers on it, and just cut it as an industrial loop,
Yep.
like some 9-inch nails stuff.
Yeah. The sounds. Let's see. I put in 100-year-old engine.
Nice.
Let's see what this sounds like. Yeah. There it is.
There's you some slop Talica.
See
Scream.
what else. Oh,
Nice.
that was perfect.
That's perfect. It's got the sloppy sound to it. Where
Yeah, and it even
deer
had a
comes
miss
back.
in it. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. Okay, I just wanted to show that. Yeah, we're not all about remove and
We're not going crazy, but we are crazy.
yeah. Oh, and people have told me don't go around that person. They're crazy, and I'm like, yo,
Mm.
who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? And who am I to not call somebody crazy? I was like, yeah, well, I'm thinking, okay, and I still go back to look at the world, and I'm the crazy one. I'll take it. I still
Right.
lean on that really hard, and I don't mind it again at all. Right? Yeah, the relaxing rhythms of machinery that will take a hand off if you touch it wrong, and like dude likes to say, it'll kill you the minute you don't respect it. And yeah, I love hearing those things, right? Hello there, spiritual cleansing. Welcome back to the Quantum Show. We were talking about AI slop, and I don't know if you heard the steam engine running and the jet engine running. We're talking about sounds that are made by humans, not by machines, not by AI, but by the down and dirty machines like a
Yeah.
100-year-old steam engine or a 1940s jet engine. Oh, love those sounds. Okay, yes, yes. Well, not exactly that. We're talking about rhythm, right? Not that. Says, or by fingernails. I'm like, no, not quite. We're talking about appealing noises. Let me see what else we got here. I really did. I'm going to bring it back up. I'm going to bring up because that one I really did like that one, right?
The steam engine.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Oh yeah, that one slipped. It's not playing sound though. No sound. They can't hear the sound. They
It's
couldn't
almost-
hear the sound. They couldn't hear the sound that
shit!
time.
My bad. Let me. I'm sorry.
That's why you
Damn
have
it,
a
Aussie! Damn it, Aussie! I'm just joking. Aussie didn't do it. Here we go. Now you can.
That counter rhythm from the offset is
Mhm.
yeah. I love it.
See what else? Nope. Nope. V12.
Big machines.
V12. Oh, I love the crank up.
Oh, nice. That's a good looking bike too.
Heck yeah, it is. That is totally custom made. I wonder who did this.
That's an amazing looking bike.
Unique custom a diesel motorcycle. That's cool. And it's cranked over. I love that frame. Oh man. And I don't know. Okay, I don't know if anybody's noticing, but look at the front forks. They're not at the forks are at an angle, but the shocks are vertical. That's cool. That's some engineering know-how right there. That right there is more stable than this. This is shocks that are. Give me something here, right?
He definitely overbuilt that thing.
Yeah, love it. The frame. Look at that frame. One more time. Look at that frame.
Yeah.
That is and look, see what I'm talking about, the shocks in the front, the springs, they're vertical while the forks are slanted. And that is so much of a stable design. It is a very stable. That thing's gotta weigh a ton, yo. You know, and look at it's a little bit steampunk. Actually, that's what you call diesel punk. I love it.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna stop now. And that was so good. Oh, I feel better already. I really do. I mean, hearing the rhythmic sounds of machinery.
Yeah, Scream Engine's right. ASMR is quantum as tonight.
Yep. Yeah, it is. Machine ASMR. Not the other stuff. The other stuff, I will never like it.
Oh, the whole.
Yeah. And
I'm a pretty young woman, and this is turning you on, isn't it? I know it is. I know it is.
What do I have? What I need another tool. I want y'all to hear ASMR for a mechanic.
Oh, nice.
Damn it. What is this? This is a 10 millimeter, the mythic one. I don't have any other hand tools here. Damn it. How can I not have any hand tools? All I've got is a piece of an aluminum bracket. I know I've got to have something here. Oh, wait a minute. Of course I do. Hopefully this will work. Leatherman to the rescue. Will this work? Kinda. I was hoping for more of a vibration, but
metal against metal.
Tapping works. Yes. Not kinky, but sexy. Hell yeah. Thank you, 10 Mil, for your guest appearance on the Quantum Show.
Vibranium or whatever that is they use now.
Don't set that 10 millimeter wrench down, otherwise gremlins will claim what's theirs.
Truth.
So true. I'm surprised it's sitting right here. They probably put it there. This loser needs a prop. Throw him one of the wrenches.
put a whole bunch of cameras on it. It is a quantum show. It
Yeah,
could disappear.
yeah, they love 10 millimeters. There are companies dedicated to making only 10 millimeter sockets. They're engraved, custom made. I could get quantum show 10 millimeter sockets sent here. I really could, and they would be, and I could do them in all kinds of colors too, anodized, whatever. Right? You can get them, and okay, okay, will do, will do. Hold up, I have an update, and I will get this going on right now. We have one of our people coming to the forefront.
Here's the best ASMR. Tell us what it is.
Hold on, I got something else here.
Ah,
This is not the ASMR
oh,
stuff.
you're responding to Storm. I get it.
Yeah, yeah. Um, link is sent. Watching for you to come in through the side door, man. Yeah, gotcha, gotcha, Samo. Link is sent. So the side door is waiting for you, Frank.
Cool, cool.
Until then, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh, hopefully he got it.
I hope so too. Sometimes his doesn't show up in my um StreamYard. I don't know why. It shows up when I go to the YouTube page. But when I come back to StreamYard, it doesn't show up in the comments. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Um, like yeah, because sometimes okay, I see it on here, but not on YouTube.
Yeah,
But that's
it
usually there. We go. Okay. Hello, Storm.
Hello, hello.
I Storm.
Things are getting better.
Good.
Things are getting better. Like I said before, I've been in Las Cruces since Wednesday, um, taking care of business here in Cruces. Tomorrow I'm going back down because well, the hospital needs her medication that they don't have in their pharmacy, so I got to take it to them. Yay! Um,
We still hear you.
she's more alert. She's actually interacting with the nurse more. So I think we may be through the roughest part of it. So
Okay.
I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her since Tuesday. But I've called every day, and yesterday was but today the nurse is very active, very responsive, trying to speak, but she does have the trach in right now. But she's also writing to the nurse. So we've come a long way, baby.
Yeah. She's writing over the phone or
No, she's with a pen,
oh okay.
had a pencil on
Oh
paper there
nice.
to talk to the nurse.
That is really good news.
Yeah. So when I go down tomorrow to take the medication, and I will take a certain pink bear with me and a certain little container, and I'm going to give her even though she won't be able to wear it, I'm going to give her Mother's Day present.
Okay.
Got her a nice little bracelet. And she was looking for one like it, and I had it before this. All this went down. I hadn't told her, but now I get to give it to her. It looks like we've turned around. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay,
Okay.
well, uh, I wonder. Okay, yes, and yes, and yes. Sounds like the steps are being taken,
Yep.
and people are playing it safe, the correct thing they should be doing.
Yes.
And I can't wait to tease her about her giving me a report when she gets back.
Oh, I'm probably going to be getting a load of crap when she gets out of the hospital, or even before she gets out of the hospital. She'll probably give me a lot of crap for several reasons. But hey,
Hmm.
she's improving, so and I'll see her tomorrow, and I can talk with her and see where we're at. Even if she can't necessarily talk back to me, at least we can. I'm going to take her tablet with her books so she can read.
Yeah,
I know
man,
she misses that.
that breathing stuff has got to be the
Hard.
worst.
Yeah, it's been hard. It's been hard dealing with it.
Mm.
Harder for her, or maybe not. I don't know. She's been for a lot of this. They had to because of the breathing problems. They had to keep her sedated. So
Yeah. Well, how about has anyone even thought of a hyperbaric chamber? Has anybody thought of that?
they would think of it if there was one within 200 miles.
Okay, Technomancer, you're up. They have the oxygen. We have the hardware.
I
Head
I,
to
I
the
have
junkyard.
I have the oxygen concentrator here, and she's doing well. Her oxygenation's staying right, but the problem was the process by which she was breathing that was the issue. It was more like a very rapid, very short,
Mm.
and that's what and that was what they had to stop. And now they have managed to stop that. So not sure what caused it in the first place, but something did.
Right. Well, I will always suggest a hyperbaric chamber
Oh
because
yes.
that's I want to build one.
Oh man, yeah. Well,
I
hyperbaric chambers are just great overall. If you're having tissue issues or cognizance issues, hyperbaric chamber will help perfuse your cells with oxygen and will help you just overall thrive. But as is the common thing, it's the matter of the expense of creating that hyperbaric chamber, even with junkyard parts.
yeah, still because hyperbaric chambers are big, heavy. If you have junkyard parts, because we're talking. Okay, I don't know if everybody knows what a hyperbaric chamber is, and this is a good little thing to talk about. Can
Well,
would
actually,
you mind? Would anybody mind?
a good way to
Sure.
describe that would be as an iron lung. For those who are familiar with the concept of the iron lung for the polio patients in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, it's just a pressurized chamber that you do lay in, sleep in, whatever, and they increase the oxygen levels and the pressure overall in order to perfuse your cells with more oxygen.
Right,
It's to help you breathe better. It's a good thing to have. But
right, and
the iron lungs were a pain in the butt to operate, and yes, they are big and they are almost as heavy as a hyperbaric chamber.
yes. But the iron lung. I brought up some pictures of one of several.
There you go.
When we say they're expensive, this is what I'm talking about. Off the top, $45,000, and that's for one you sit down in. Right
And
now,
that's
here's
not medical grade.
right. These are like in-home rich
Yeah.
people dalliances. Right
Yep.
now, that's that one sitting hard shell hyperbaric chamber. Here's one. for $9,000. Right? Uh, let's start a GoFundMe. No. Yeah, right.
I think my
Yeah,
biggest problem
right.
is I don't have a place in the house to put one.
Mhm.
Uh,
Here's one. $2,300 home use. Let's read about it. I want to know what this is all about because $2,300. You just divide that by 10, and that's what you can make. Right now, looks like a soft-sided, and it is. Guess what? Kickstarter, BuzzFeed. What now? And Warrior Willpower AI wants to ask me what I need, and here's one. It's 4,500. Oh, look, thanks. Go away. And and let's see here. Let's read about it. Sharpen focus memory and mental clarity. Recover faster from workouts and injuries. Now, this is not medical grade. Also, right? This is not medical grade. You can literally build one of these at home.
yeah.
Recover faster from workouts and injuries. Boost circulation and fight inflammation. Sleep deeper, heal quicker, strengthen immunity and oxygen absorption. And it says 1.5 ATA, and I'm not sure what that means.
Atmospheres.
1.5 atmospheres. Okay. Okay. I got you. Hyperbaric air cooler, and that's with air cooler. Yeah. Let's see. Hyperbaric chamber. What could we use for 1.5 atmospheres?
Uh,
I'm
Nathan,
looking at
I
this.
got to drop out of here because I've got two dogs here who desperately need to go outside and go potty. So
Okay.
I'm going
Okay.
to step out.
All right. Thanks for the
Get
update, Frank.
later, Storm.
No problem. Enjoy the rest of it. Enjoy the rest of your show.
Thanks, Frank.
Sure thing.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
And he's out. Okay. So now we're talking hyperbaric chamber. And Aussie is reminding us, it is the end of the hour. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're here, you're quantum. That means it is coffee time. And
Yay.
I am feeling the coffee. I want more. I've got a bottle of water here. I'm not going to show this. I'm not going to keep that on the on the channel. See, that's the need of coffee. That's me, the downslope from mushroom coffee. I turn into a blathering idiot, wanting to listen to engines.
Go ahead and
Not-
get your coffee. I'll hold it
But I
down
love
with
that.
that.
Okay, thanks, man. Watch for aliens.
All right. If it's coffee, then it's quantum. Love you, Storm, says Sarah. No problem. Thank you. ×2. Matcha mushroom is great. Matcha mushroom is great. Riley is proof of life. Yes. And where is Dolly? Because Dolly has been wanting to get on camera all day. Come here, Dolly. Dolly, come here. She keeps trying to get up here. Come on. Come on. Come on up. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Up. 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 Come on. Don't complain about it. Just do it. Do it. Good girl. No, her name is Dolly Sue, not Dolly Parton. But this is my my Chihuahua rat terrier mix, and she's about 9 years old. She's a wonderful, wonderful companion. Do I have another sandwich? No, I have one sitting back here that I didn't finish, though. See if she wants some of it. You want this? Doll? No. You sure? She says no. No. Yeah. Dolly got knocked up by a schnauzer, um, and gave birth to Sarah's dog, which is named Daisy Lou. So we have Dolly Sue and Daisy Lou, and we have Geronimo Mo Mo Mo. That's our lab mix, and he's fixed. He's kind of a lab, and we don't know what else is in him. I think maybe some pit. He's got a little head, but it's like pit bull shaped, but it's littler than a pit bull's head. But he's got the webbing between the toes like a Labrador. He's a weirdo. I love him. Damn krauts. I mated with a kraut once. I have a daughter. She lives in Iceland with her boyfriend now. We had a series, The Golden Monkey. I don't know that series. Schatzi. That's a nice name. That's a German name. It means little cutie, little beautiful. I like Jack Russells. I like terriers in general. We'd like to see Daisy mate with a terrier so that we can bring the size of the schnauzer back down to Dolly's size. But when you're like, what would you want to mate a dog with, and what it does mate with, often become very different things. Jack Russells are wild. We call her the Turbo Terrier, says Storm. Everyone got quiet in chat suddenly. I don't know what to say. Do y'all want me to ad-lib some more? In the 80s, had a plane and a dog. Oh, wait. I'm missing something here, I think. Oh, the Golden Monkey. It was in the 80s. It had a plane and a dog. I get you now, Sam. I was out of context. That was just... Daisy is our wild child. Yep. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Storm. In the 90s, a plain old dog.
Alrighty then. I'm back. Thanks, everybody. Sorry for the little interruption.
Everybody's wondering about Riley. Dolly is right here watching the show.
Riley is in her room. Her mommy is home. So, yeah.
That's how that went. Welcome back to the Quantum Show.
Welcome back to the Quantum Show. We are now caffeinated. The show can now go on. What'd y'all get into when I was gone?
We just talked about dogs, and they're talking about some series called The Golden Monkey. It went on in the 80s, and it had a plane and a dog, and a lot of people are reminded by the dog. There's some reminiscing about the dog.
Okay. Yeah, I see Samo saying we had the series The Golden Monkey had a series The Golden. Well, I don't know about that. I'm not familiar with it. I mean,
I wasn't either. I think that's what that link is that he says Tim for later.
Yeah.
I'll get it on the rewatch. I usually rewatch these shows around Tuesday or Wednesday.
I watch it tomorrow. When I'm at work, I let it play. Okay. Yeah, I'm And I'm like, God, this guy is such an idiot.
Uh, I try not to do it this very next day because I don't know, just it feels vain if I do it the very next day. But then I realize for context, I kind of need that reminder somewhere in the middle of the week, planning on the show again at the end of the week. You know,
Right, right. Uh, I get you, but
yeah.
yeah, okay.
Tales
Hyperbaric,
of the Golden Monkey. Oh, hyperbaric chamber.
that's where I left out. That's where I left out. And yeah, the cheaper ones, they look like balloons. Honestly, they look like balloons. And no,
Mhm.
you cannot smoke in them because atmosphere is like, yes, it's mostly nitrogen and only like 15% oxygen, but in a hyperbaric chamber, it's like 40 or 50% oxygen. That's much more flammable. Okay, and you can't mess around with that. But hyperbaric chamber, think any kind of sealed room that can take pressure. Okay, like what do we have? Let's see, agricultural community, water tanks. Okay, water tanks can take pressure in and out. So I could go down the road to Farmer Bob or whoever and say, "Hey, can I buy an old water tank from you that'll hold water, that don't leak?" Yes, give me $100. Literally, right? I'm talking about these farmers that get paid to farm. Okay, I'm not talking about independent guys. No,
Mhm.
their tanks $1,000. You know,
Mhm.
$20,000 because it's like independent. The ones that the government says nope, you can't use that anymore. Okay, you know. What else? What else we got? Cement mixer, right? We have access to old ones of those. I'm thinking junkyard also. Um, if you want to get like creative with it, you can use food grade barrels, the big blue ones, and those are safe to use because they'll hold pressure and they're resistant to pressure. They flex a little bit, but 1.5 to even 3 atmospheres pressure, not really that much. Okay, when you hear pressure treated wood, they're talking about 1 pound of pressure, 1 or 2 pounds of pressure, not or like psi, right? Not a lot, and it doesn't take. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, that is a better idea, but farmers don't have those, right? I'm talking. What can I get right over here? And what can I get right down the road? What can yeah, I could probably go to, oh, Storm. If you ever get a chance, New Mexico, go to Edgar Digital. I swear the guy's a time lord. It here's what I saw, right? I walk into a store and it looks like a fairly large gas station, not Bucky's, like a big Shell or something, right? And there is and you don't see anything from the outside. You see what used to be a gas station looks like a storefront. This place is amazing. Okay. And you're looking at his stuff. It looks like an old Radio Shack. Okay. And he has the super cool, he will brag to you about the flashlights he buys. He did that every time I went. He says, I call this one the lightsaber. It's like, wow, okay. And it looks like something like this, but with a giant, like a near laser coming out of it. And you have to ask, can I go to the museum? And he'll go, yeah, go to the museum. Don't take individual pictures of things. Take pictures of the hallways. And you're like, hallways? Well, you go around and there's a plastic flap that looks like it came off the outside of a grocery store. Okay. Totally unassuming. You go in there, you go around, you go down, it's brown, okay? No lights are on yet, okay? And this is some like Raiders of the Lost Ark looking shit, right? You're walking through, you turn a corner, and all of a sudden you're surrounded by all the technology. Okay. You have like 10-foot ceilings. You don't see this from the outside. 10-foot ceilings of everything I have ever even heard of. Okay. Every computer ever known to man is in there, including a fucking Cray. Okay. And I'm like, how? He's got all the different servers of designs. And then, and you're going, wow, wow, how does he hide this? Bigger on the inside. You walk down, you turn a corner, and you walk down again, and you turn another corner, and more, there's more. You walk down again, you keep going, and Storm is back. What's up, Storm?
Yeah, got the
Okay,
dogs inside. We're back.
okay. And yeah, I was just. Have you ever heard of Edgar Digital?
Are you kidding? Roger is the name of the guy that owns the place.
Yeah, he's a time
His
lord.
wife's name is Sarah. I actually knew him when he first opened Edgar Digital. He used to be in this huge ass warehouse off of South Main here in Las Cruces.
Yep, and now he has a TARDIS. Good for him.
And now he's over on Montana now. And yeah, I don't know if you know, he was in several years ago. He was in a really horrific bicycle accident.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he was much more outgoing before the accident, but now he's there at the Edgar Digital. Yeah, I go in there once in a while just looking for random weird stuff and catch up with him. Yeah.
Okay, well then you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yes, I know. I've been in that shop many, many, many times.
Yeah. Now there are some public pictures that he has allowed to go out, right? And here's one. I'm going to let me see if I can make this work. Okay, freaking Reddit, but that's okay. I'll get the big picture on here. All right, let's see here. Let me.
Reddit.
Yeah, when I say it looks like.
I was just making a snide remark. Reddit, the place they train the robots.
You're right. See, what does that look like? It looks like an unassuming little place next to a church. That's what it looks like to me. But you see the sign says Edgar Digital. This is somebody's Reddit post by, I don't know who this is, right? But I'm just going to click through, okay? Yeah, I parked my little red car right in front of that other building. Boom.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not exaggerating, okay? That's around the second corner.
Wow.
That is a huge place.
It looks like, I mean, would you think that fit in there?
No.
Right.
I'm shocked. That's like one of the most organized hordes of electronics I've ever seen.
Dude, that is not even
And
that iceberg. Go ahead.
I've seen a few hordes. Usually they're like this disorganized mess, but they got everything on shelves, organized in boxes by computers, it looks like.
Yep.
It's amazing to see.
It has sections. Let me see. Can this get bigger? No, not much bigger. But if you look, you have the IBMs right here, and it looks like documentation for them. And you've got, I don't know what this stuff is, but let's look along the back. You have one of those old Apple compatibles, but it was vertical. It was a vertical screen. And swing over to the right here, that's a Lisa. And I got somebody coming in the side door. Hold on. Who's here? Okay, your Raven is. What's up, Raven?
Hi, how you doing?
Raven.
Hi.
Hi, Raven.
Hi, Storm. How you doing?
We're still alive
This is good.
despite the universe's best efforts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I was just talking about Edgar Digital. And have you been able to listen to much of the show tonight, Raven?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. But I was talking about this Time Lord that lives in New Mexico has a TARDIS, and this is the inside of it. I haven't.
Oh,
This is not even. This is a okay. This is now. Those are Apple computers. No, Sun Microsystems. Excuse me. I'm looking at them.
Yeah.
They used to be the most expensive things ever. Now you can buy them on eBay for $25.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Vax. Yep. And that looks like a disk drive sitting on its side down there. External SCSI. What it looks like.
Yep.
And SCSI is small computer system
SC,
interface.
yeah. SCSI is the
Yeah.
actual abbreviation.
Right.
Yeah. Actually,
And
I received an IBM PS2 as a gift in the 2000s. That's where I found parts.
yeah. Yep. If you look, you see where the mouse is right there? Can you see my mouse circling around?
yeah.
That is an IBM PS2. Does everybody remember those? Yes? Okay. Moving on.
Oh no, that's not the PS2. That's
Oh,
the
it is?
PC. The PS2 has a smaller form factor. It's more like the form factor of well, I'll say it's about the same size as a laptop now, but about 3 times as thick. It
Are you
had
talking
one.
about
It
a
had
PS1?
no PS2.
Oh, okay. I must be misremembering. So going through
Yeah.
some more. Let's see what else. Keyboards. Need keyboards? Got keyboard. Yep. There's some apples. Those are the
Yep.
I don't know. They had a form factor they called it, but I don't remember what they called it. Toaster Mac? I don't know. But fun fact, this one is monochrome. These look like monochromes. This one is full color with a Sony Trinitron screen in it. It was the coolest thing ever. Do y'all remember those?
Yeah, I'm wondering
Yeah.
how much are for one of those now.
Well, now you're in Apple collector territory, so I don't know.
That's scary. Yeah.
Let's see what else. There's a Lisa. That's the Lisa I saw, and I believe that's a another apple on the side of it, and I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah. Wasn't Lisa also portable?
There was a portable Lisa, but this is not it. There
Okay.
was a desktop and a portable. And let's see.
I know
here
that the Lisa was the predecessor to our Apple, to the apples we know today.
Mhm.
Yeah. The Lisa conveniently folded up into a luggage.
Suitcase. Yeah.
Suitcase, they said.
Luggable.
I had a K Pro.
Totable.
I had a K Pro like that.
Okay, and these look like Apple IIs or compatibles. I can't really tell from this angle, but they look like Apple IIs. They could be something else, probably something else. I'm not familiar with that. The brown bottoms could be an Apple II.
Does the Lisa sell high because of Steve Jobs becoming a buzzword screen? I don't know.
What's the what?
I think the Lisa really didn't sell all that well.
No, but he's talking about collectors reselling it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. These are Apple IIs, and I believe there are clones in there too. But what's interesting is down here on the bottom, see that printer?
Yeah.
That's a printer, and I have one of those. Though printers are cheap, and let me tell you, they're bulletproof. You can drop it off a building and snap the cover back on and turn it on. It'll work. I swear to God. I had somebody take not this. Now this is I've got one over there, right? It's the one that I did the demos on with the little desktop or the suitcase things. It's about yay big. Really, it's about yay big. And this is the first version. I have the second version, and it uses thermal paper, and it has no winder, so the paper will roll away. You gotta make your own. It was like the secondary market, right? And I saw someone take a big dot matrix printer and throw it in the back of a truck, and I took it home, and it didn't care. It just worked.
Yeah.
Here we got this is a Commodore Amiga, big
Commodore
gaming.
made some good stuff too.
Yeah, and I want the new Commodore. Wait a minute, I heard the doorbell again.
Storm fell out, probably come
Oh,
back in.
hey Storm, I did not even know had left. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it did something weird. So
Urso is saying PS2. You're talking about the PlayStation 2, bro. Yeah, that's what Saddam was trying. They were running on PlayStation chips, and but not IBM PS2, PlayStation 2. But there was coding errors because it was a virtual. And it gets really technical, right? The PS2 game operated a virtual environment, and so it didn't. And no one knew how to code how to do this. It knew how to do this. And things that fly and scud missiles. Oh, by the way, anybody, if you weren't on a list before, you are tonight. Welcome to the list. We're talking about Saddam Hussein and scud missiles, PS2
Yeah.
chip.
Talking about 50-year-old coin Intel Pro stuff will get you that.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna keep going through these pictures of the old computer stuff. I love it so much. And that looks like that's another Amiga. I'm having a look like this, and I don't. It's sitting next to a monitor. It's missing its 3.5-inch drives.
Yeah.
There we go, Tandy desktops, and I believe this picture is upside down.
Oh,
There's
I
a
miss
guy.
those.
Me too. There's a guy who wants to give me the one right in here. He has one, and it was
Yeah.
either this one or this one, the all-in-one. He wants to give it to me, and I'm like, I will take it, but he has to dig it out of.
Tandy 2000.
Tandy.
Ta-
I don't know. I don't know
I
which
think
one.
that's
See that? Well, because I know the 1000 and 1000EX was a small form factor with no monitor. I think this was the 2000 because I had a 1000.
yeah.
Okay, I love that.
I had 1,002, and I think I remember a standalone monitor also.
Yeah.
I think you're talking about the Tandy 1000 desktop. This is a different
Yeah.
generation.
Yeah. This
This is
is
the monochrome Tandy OS. And sorry everybody in the chat. We're taking a trip down technical lane.
they're enjoying it, or they've all left.
Right? These look
Yeah.
like
I actually had the Tandy 1000. I used it to plot the routes for delivery drivers for Pizza Hut when I was working for them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks
basically
like
what you can do with that little bit of bit.
yeah. These look like where stuff started becoming like the vanilla towers, except for this one. I don't know what that is. That black one. That might be a SCSI drive, external drive and drive host. I don't know. But those look like IBM clones or things like yeah, that is a Tandy 600, Tandy Model 600. I had one of those. It used a pack of 4 rechargeable D cells. It was glorious.
Yes.
And the thing weighed a ton. Here we go. I don't know what Sun Ultra microsystem. Okay. Neat.
How did
I
you?
never
I was just. Scream said I still have my original 8-bit, 16-bit first computers. Laugh out loud. And I was just asking to myself, how the hell do you keep something that long? that is something that you actually, you know,
I need to break out my Atari computer out here. I've got an Atari computer over there. It's the one. It's one of the nice ones, right? It's not an ST. It's the 8-bit, and I need to break that out and do a show on it. But I need to make sure it works.
Well, the 400, the 800, or the 1200.
800. I believe it's an 800.
Okay, that's good. That's a good one.
Here are some monitors. Looks like you got all kinds of weird ones. And let me tell you, the ham radio people love messing with hardware. I went to a radio auction one time, and I ended up with this Magnavox monitor. It looked straight up like a television set, but it didn't have volume. It had power, and it had hue, where you go from red to up and down the spectrum, adjust the color. It didn't have volume. It had no sound capability, but somebody put it on there. Somebody put a pass through, a line in, and a headphone jack. And I was like, this is so cool. And you could turn it on and off with a paddle switch, like off a boat. The big paddle switch. Chuck, 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 chuck. I love that. But they would do that to monitors. I ended up doing that to a Commodore monitor. This girl wanted a pass through, and I ended up learning how to do it, and it worked. And that's another part. Yeah, this is like row 4 of Edgar Digital, and this looks to be some not computer stuff, but industrial monitoring equipment, because I can see something that looks like might be a power supply, might be a frequency counter. I don't know. Wait a minute. Is that? Oh, that's another aisle of it. Okay. It's a different aisle. This is all the industrial computer, and that ceiling is 12 foot tall. Okay. That's a 12 foot tall ceiling. You don't fit that into an apartment or into a gas station. Another aisle. I believe, looking at the roof, we may have made it to the middle. This was a wonderland for me. I mean, suck it, fries. You ain't got nothing on Edgar Digital. He has a whole TARDIS. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the glory of this old technology. Big chunky buttons and a rotary dial. I love it. What does it say? Communications control and monitor unit. I can actually read the screen, but I have to look like this. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I have to look like Doctor Who doing it. I should get a scarf. Yeah. Ugh. And up, there you go. Oscilloscope. And that is the last picture. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and call that. That was fun. I like that. I like doing that. So, here we are. Hyperbaric chamber. I'm going to have to make a t-shirt saying, we were talking about a hyperbaric chamber. You may continue. Anyway, Raven, you just walked in. I'm sorry. How are you doing, Raven?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I had a bit of a kitten emergency earlier, which detained me, so sorry I'm late.
Oh, you're good. You're okay. The cat dimension.
Cat dimension is
a rough place. Yeah. But you brought to my attention things that are not the way they are supposed to be. You showed me this because now we are reattached.
Yeah, gas cap.
Yep, gas cap is reattached. Now, do you have? And you've shown pictures of it unattached.
Mm-hmm.
Do you happen to have one of those pictures handy of it off?
I can probably dig and find it. Yeah, I have to dig through OneDrive.
Well, don't worry about it right now, but just
But
You know
I
what?
didn't erase any of them, so yeah, I've got it somewhere.
I'm gonna save this, and I'm going
Like
to.
I went to go get gas. It was what the day before yesterday, and I was like, and I just automatically tugged on it to pull it to put it on the bumper like I do, and like, oh shit.
We have jumped yet again.
I'm like, oh god, oh where's my phone? Where's my phone? I gotta take a picture. So,
Yes, yes, yes. Good YouTuber. Good YouTuber.
so I took a picture of it. Like I send this to Nathan. Yeah, would you stop it? Quit. Come on.
Okay, there's a whole discussion going on in the chat. Tim, what do you? What now?
Don't put that up there. Definitely don't put that up there. That was just a joke because
Okay.
Scream and I are. There's a joke that yeah, he gets it.
Okay. I'll have to review. Okay, Scream is saying I can put this up there. I've got Netscape 2 boxed. Asked me if I got Windows 95 boxed. Hell yeah. Please do
Yeah.
not get rid of it. These things, people want to erase them. Don't do it. I think of old technology like cars. If you don't keep them up, they're going to disappear forever, and there ain't going to be no Chinese manufacturer making brand new 67 Mustang bodies, so you can go buy one. By the way, there is a Chinese manufacturer. You can buy a brand new 1967 Mustang body for $10,000. Brand new, factory, original. Among others, there are other cars that they're making, but a '67 Mustang fastback. Oh yeah. Oh man, be still my beating heart. Don't make me sell a kidney. You know.
Mhm. I
But
see them as instruments. Like you won't ever get that vintage sound that you get out of a Commodore 64 or a Tandy 1000 or a Win 95 box like we were just discussing.
right,
And you won't get certain reactions from a newer computer system, even if it's running good emulation software.
right. It's kind of like a steam engine.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
has that sound. It has so characteristic of a sound. And what's up, Blue Cruise? I didn't see you come in, but I'm saying hi now. And well, to catch people up that weren't here during the first hour, I'm going on Nick's show next week. That's Alien Addict. Link in the description. Shout out Nick from Alien Addict. And I don't know what he's gonna. I don't know what he's gonna say. We're gonna be talking about disclosure, but I don't know in what context. So ambush me, bro. I want to suck it up and deal with it. I'm gonna be like bobbing and weaving and dealing and I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll find out.
What time? Because you've got a show. That's the Saturday, isn't it? Next Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
I've got it on my
show
calendar
is
here. But
well,
what
I'm not
time?
sure.
Oh, okay.
Alexa, if it's 10 p.m. in the UK, what time would it be for me?
Well, if it's 10
5.
p.m. in the UK, you're actually ahead of the game. It's 5 p.m. your time, so you're
Yeah.
getting an early start on the evening.
Thank you, Alexa.
You just made my day.
Sure, Alexa always flirt with you like that.
It's the weakest flirting ever. But yeah, it'll be okay. I'll be going on Nick's show, either 4 or 5. He's gonna contact me, and I will have been gone to see the Disclosure Day movie. I'm sucking it up, and I'm going on release day on the 12th.
Yeah, I'm gonna go too. I'm gonna go too.
Because I know he's going. Yeah, it's gonna be Steven Spielberg. Go ahead, Tim.
I was going to say I was not interested in that movie until I saw the Hot Ones with what's the name of the star, the actor who played.
Oh gosh, I know her
I
name.
can't remember her name right now, but the
I
actress.
can't either, and I know their name.
I hate it when my brain farts on
I know.
people's names, especially famous names. But anyhow, I saw the Hot Ones with her in it. If you want to look up the movie, the lead.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
And I saw that, and Emily Blunt. Thank you. Now that I've seen Emily Blunt on the Hot Ones interview that she did,
Emily
I
Blunt.
am all about seeing that movie. Like, I thought it was going to be cheesy, but
I thought so too.
But
I thought it was going to be
not.
a step above, like one of these YouTube movies.
No, they're talking third encounters of the third kind, except for our generation now.
Yeah, and
So
it looks really good. And Spielberg does not have any flops. He does not have any bad movies, even if they might be uninteresting. The directing, the showmanship, the craft is there, and
Oops.
ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk.
I'm tapping so lightly. Is it really that bad? Oh my God.
Your microphone is in the same box as your keyboard.
Oh.
Listen, you see this? This is one of those. The microphone. I'm tapping so lightly.
I'm sorry. I'll mute from now on.
I mean, yes, do the research. Chop your broccoli in the kitchen. Please. I'm not trying to be mean.
Sorry.
Clip that. It's going on forever, Raven. I'm going to immortalize that. But yeah, but I'm going to go see that movie. I'm going to go on Nick's show. So I have something to talk about. He said he's going to go see it, but he's a busy guy too. So we'll see. And that'll be a discussion. Raven, you saw I have the cards. Did everybody I hope everybody in the chat saw I had the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're coming out nice, but it's just it's an endeavor, and it takes time because it's expensive. And I'm cutting it up into little pieces to where it's not going to hurt me, and I won't like have to sell blood to do it. You know, because this stuff is really expensive.
Yeah. I know.
And so I'm going to that. I'm doing the cards. I'm going on Nick's show. What else?
Yeah, as soon as you get a time, let me know. I'll be there.
Okay, it's going to be either 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just mark that down. I'll figure it out. Yeah. Okay. So I have a public service announcement here. Write this down, 4 or 5.
Go ahead.
Yeah, for all of you, I know a lot of you out there have pets. Dogs. This goes for dogs and cats. And oftentimes, if your state is like my state, they when you go to take your animal into the vet, they make sure that they're current on their rabies shots, and if they're not, it's mandatory. They will not see your pet unless they can give your pet a rabies shot. Well, they have tainted the rabies shots. This comes from a Dr. Nicholas Holschker of the McCulloch Foundation, who said they have now tainted the rabies shots and the feline leukemia and the canine flu shots with the RNA particle thing that was in the other thing. That does shed. I don't know if you can hear him whining in the background. Sorry about that. He's just once outside. I'm not going to let him outside. Anyway, the RNA, they call it the particle injection. You know, the self-amplifying RNA. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Don't want to say anything to get the channel flagged. So there, and it's in one type of medication that is, those 3 medications: rabies, feline leukemia, and canine flu, made by Merck. And if you're at your vet, just ask them if this is the Novavax, Nobavac NXT. That's the one that's tainted. And don't let them give your pet that shot. Made by Merck, and it's a I think I'm saying it right. Novavac, Nobavac, and then NXT. It's got the mRNA and all that stuff loaded. So now they're weaponizing this sort of thing against our pets. And they're rolling out these robo pets. You know, where we were laughing about the robotic dogs that don't have a head. It's almost as if somebody heard me, because now they showed a bunch of them that have heads now. With eyes that shoot like lasers and bullets and all kinds of shit. They totally, they're so cute and cuddly. Don't you want one? Yeah.
Okay, I found a fact check from December. I'm trying to find out if this is what you're talking about.
I want a dog with laser eyes.
You said it was just authorized by the USDA last year. It's an RNA particle injection, self-amplifying RNA, blah, blah, blah. Last year, big companies like BlackRock, Vanguard, and Citadel started buying vet clinics and pushing vaccines.
This is it. I found it. Let me share the screen, and I know it's hard to read, so I will read it out. I'm pretty good at that, seems like. Okay, from December 16th, 2025, and this is from AFP Fact Check. Surveys show vaccine hesitancy among pet owners in the United States is rising, leaving both animals and people at greater risk for zoonotic diseases. On social media, influencers are warning against a vaccine that uses RNA particle technology to protect against rabies, but veterinarians in the United States cannot say the shot was thoroughly tested and designed to trigger fewer adverse reactions. The new rabies shot is even more lethal, says text over a video shared to Instagram in November of 2025. That doesn't sound like a very authoritative source, but the clip features Judy Morgan discussing Merck's Novavac NXT rabies vaccine, which she claims veterinarians are rolling out across the United States. Morgan first uploaded the short in September to YouTube, where her profile says she is an integrative veterinarian who recommends pet owners minimize the use of vaccinations. In the video, she appears to be reading from a commentary published September 1st on a Canadian website titled, "First They Came for Us, Now It's Our Pets." Around the time Sherry Tenpenny, an osteopathic physician, AFP has repeatedly fact-checked for spreading vaccine misinformation and also warning her thousands of followers about the new rabies vaccines. In a video shared on X, it's over there, I guess, she claimed that when she asked her homeopathic veterinarian if the shot would cause rabies to spread to humans, he answered, "Nobody knows." And there are links. Now it talks about what rabies is and how it affects, a little bit how it is required for licenses. And I know for a fact that the people around here who do grooming, you have to have your papers up to date. CDC, 4,000 animal cases report each year. Now, check it out. 4,000 animals cases. There are millions. That is a tiny percentage, right? Now I'm looking at link will be in the description after.
400 what?
No, 4,000 animal cases are reported each year. And okay, at least 1.6, here's what it says, right? 1.6 million Americans seek medical attention for animal bites annually, and it has a link. But they don't know if they're infected. You get an animal bite, you get a vaccine, right? You get an animal bite, you get a vaccine. And I just went through talking to somebody about all the vaccines they gave me and Tim. Okay,
They give you an
we're
unreasonable amount.
yeah, we can walk through anthrax. We can eat a rabid squirrel. we can we can do all this stuff, and we'll just be like, have a headache, drink water, take Motrin, get over it, right? Because that's you think I'm joking. You think I'm joking, okay?
I-
We will live. No wonder the aliens don't want us anymore.
Eat a
Not for
rabbit
that
squirrel.
anyway.
Okay.
Okay, and it goes on, it goes on, it goes on. But okay, I will, since we reference this, I will keep that as a link to be
I
referenced.
find it very interesting. All of a sudden, BlackRock, Citadel, and Vanguard are starting to buy up vet clinics, and the chain vets like um, what's that one I sometimes use?
It's because your pet's your next food.
Um,
I'm
one that's
sorry.
in PetSmart. Oh come
Pet
on,
Barn?
no PetSmart. It's the vet clinic that's in PetSmart.
Oh,
I can't think of the name all of a sudden, and I've taken a bunch of my cats there before, and I can't think of the name of it all of a sudden. I'm just like blank. I've had a hell of a day.
Banfield?
Banyard,
Banfield?
Banfield. Thank you. Yes, I said Vanguard. I was thinking Vanguard. It's Banfield. Yeah.
Are they fixing pet or making missiles?
Jeez, yeah. Right.
I'm
So anyway,
Googling
this
as I
guy
go.
that this is a Dr. Nicholas Hulsker, Hulscher. He's with the McCullough Foundation.
Good night, Storm.
Something told me to look for Storm right now. Crystal Network, LinkedIn. See you later, dude. Okay.
And have you heard of this? Heard about the ticks and the influx of tick bites and the whole bit? And I can't recall the name of the virus that it gives you, but it makes you
Alpha Gal, I have it.
makes you not want to eat meat.
No,
It doesn't make you
it-
not want to. It makes you allergic to it. And let
Yeah.
me tell you, that allergy is real. It is not something that, oh, I can't eat a hamburger anymore. It's like I eat a hamburger and I fucking projectile vomit it across the table.
Oh my God. Well,
Yeah,
thank
right.
you, Bill Gates. You know, what the hell is wrong with that man? He's public enemy number one.
But
Did he do it?
Yes, he did. He sure did.
I don't
And
know about that.
He
All I
paid
know is
research to genetically modify a bunch of freaking mosquitoes too. That they just unleashed. There was a story on that on the I think it was the Daily Mail. Yeah.
I cannot accept Daily Mail as a reliable source at this time because they're infiltrated with misinformation agents.
it's like the sun or the mirror.
Yeah. I've checked Daily Mail. They're not a reliable source of information, Raven. They're not.
Mm-hmm.
Really. I'm not dinging you. I'm dinging Daily Mail. Okay. And that is like a side
Well,
effect of free speech.
I believe it because of this news piece that I watched on the ranchers and how they're trying to how the ranching industry is under a lot of pressure right now, and they're coming under siege for a lot of things. And Bill Gates is the largest landowner in the United States, and he's vowed to try to put the beef industry out. So, I mean, they're just maniacal. They're all batshit crazy. All these.
Take a step back from that. Don't look at the conspiracies. Go read the facts.
I got bit by a tick this week, so I'm pissed off.
Me too.
Okay. Was it a black tick with a white dot in the center? First off, was it
I don't remember.
listen to me carefully. Listen to me.
torched him.
Was it a black tick with a white dot in the center of it is what's called a Lone Star tick. It comes from Texas. And the Lone Star tick is the only one that we know that carries the alpha gal virus. And just avoid that tick. And even if you get bit by one, it's not like zombieism or vampirism or something. It's not like, I got bit by a tick. Now I got alpha gal. Puke up this burger. It's a gradual thing. You have to have the tick on your body for a long period of time, So yes, do regular tick checks, but be especially worried about this for a specific variety of tick, not ticks in general.
Okay.
Right. And you know what? I will shout out Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap.
It's great stuff for getting rid of ticks.
Dude, I found one on me. I saw it go down. I was like, that was a tick. What the hell? I was taking a shower and I got a little bottle of it in there, right?
Uh-huh.
It hates the stuff. They hate the stuff. Peppermint. Right?
Yeah.
The peppermint. Now, yeah, Samo. Yeah.
It was discovered in Australia, by the way, Samo. So your end of the world, your hemisphere has it too. It was discovered in Australia, and then researchers found it in New Zealand, and somehow it got up to Texas, and it's just making its way up.
Samo's in Australia?
No, he's just in the southern hemisphere, I think.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, did you get one of those inversion converters?
No.
Monitor?
No, I don't know specifically where he is, but I know that he is somewhere. He won't tell us. He won't tell us specifically, which is good because the man deserves his privacy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I've seen pictures of it. I know that there's palm trees and that it's somewhere down south. You'll probably come on and tell us in a moment.
Scream has a question for you, Tim. Does it ever heal like West Nile?
They're doing research on it, but really, all that we know about alpha gal syndrome right now is anecdotal. Like that means that there's not been serious like 100 people have alpha gal, 100 people don't. Let's study them type of studies. It's all been things like me, this guy pukes up burgers. That is an anecdote, not real research done.
Right. Right. Okay.
So a lot of what we know about it, we know from those Australian researchers I was talking about. It was discovered, I think, in 2013, and it has been expanding, not because of the fact that it's expanding, but the fact that we're discovering its expansion. It obviously pre-existed us knowing about its existence, but now we have a definite alpha gal sugars cause humans to become allergic to mammalian meat.
Right. And you said something a while back that says 15 years and it heals?
Some of the oldest, some of the people who were infected and discovered the first, their bodies have reverted back to the original genetic coding, and they're not symptomatic. I don't know if you'd call it healed, but asymptomatic is
okay.
The best you can hope for.
Yeah. Okay. And Aussie is keeping an eye on the clock for me. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're here, you're quantum. Agents, aliens, AI, and members of the cat dimension. Like and subscribe.
But
let's see.
It is a real thing. It can actually kill me, but it probably won't because I'm healthy. It's more like It's more like it's just something you have to avoid. You know,
Yeah,
some people
like
it's peanuts. For me, it's I just can't eat mammals.
yeah. So chicken and fish.
Yeah.
If you got to eat meat at all, and yeah, I got to eat meat too. I eat the hell. I eat chicken. My go-to is chicken anyway. So I mean, I'm not saying alpaca wouldn't bother me.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have an alien rock. I just sent you the pictures, Nathan, on Messenger. Because I don't know how to.
Alien rock.
Yeah, wait till you see this. This rock has a face. I did not find this rock. My neighbor did. It is the creepiest, and it's like those elongated skull things. But this rock, just wait till you see this. This face is it's one of the creepiest things I've ever seen in my life, and it has eyes, and the eyes have pupils, and it's got a head like those elongated things. Wait till you see this. This is just the creepiest damn thing.
Okay, I will show it, but
it's crazy.
I'm gonna. Oh, mm-hmm,
What?
mm-hmm.
What?
Y'all tell me.
Is that a rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the rock. It's sitting next to a penny for scale.
Yeah. Can you blow it up a little bit?
This is it. This is well. Let me try. Where are we? There.
It has eyes for me.
Hold on.
There's a second one there too.
Yeah, I got.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm sharing. I'm saving. I'm having to do this the hard way. So. Yeah. Let me get into the file. And now I can maximize, get closer in. Let me do this. Getting there. This is the hard one. This is why Joe Rogan has such a great assistant. Okay. Going in. There's that one, right? And can you see it?
It looks like a little face. It's cool.
It does look like a little face. Wait. Nope. Sorry. There's that one. And yeah, it doesn't look like the dude on the penny, but it does look like a general human shape, anthropomorphic stone, I guess. Okay.
So Samo says he's from South. Well, not from. Let me correct. He's in South Africa, Durban, Johannesburg, Cape Town, but mostly in Durban.
Okay, so you've seen all the aliens. Gotcha. Where's he at?
SA, South Africa.
No, I'm looking for the comment. I want to put it on screen.
And US and UK. He says, you're funny.
Yeah. Oh. Some time ago, we got based here to protect U.S. interests even along the coastline. Got trained as well by NCIS. All right. Yep. Due to them Somalians. Yep. Scream says, that's Ron Perlman. Let's see here.
If there was ever a haunted stone, I would have to say that being in the presence of that stone was genuinely disturbing. For real.
Okay.
The stone.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, that's where he said it.
All right. So you've got all the UFOs, man. I expect a full report. No, I'm just kidding.
Might have some Sasquatch too, some exotic Sasquatch.
Yeah, y'all got District 9. Hell yeah. Do you know what District 9 is, Raven?
No. What is
Oh,
that?
It's a great movie.
it
You
is a
should do it.
great movie. Yeah. Funny story about District 9, what I remember. Years back, they went to Africa because it's a cheap place to make a movie, right? Microsoft and the filming people, the directors and the special effects guys. They went to Africa to make a Halo movie, right? And at the last minute, Microsoft pulled licensing. They said, "No, we're not going to let you make this movie. We got to sell more video games. We're going to go with the streaming platforms, pay to play, yada yada." Right? Everybody was there. They were already starting to. They've built sets. They've done all the special effects, right? And they had all the computer and animation hardware. So they said, "Okay, well, since we're not going to make a Halo movie, nobody's going to pay us. We're going to hire locals and we're going to make a movie of our own independently." And it was amazing. Let me do the amazing. It was amazing.
Great.
So, uh, District 9, if you ever get a chance to see it, please do. Raven, I don't know if you'll love it, but it's, oh, it is, it is classic science fiction in the same genre as the core, except it's way different. Okay, and Day After Tomorrow and The Island and all that thought process, but it's not like those. It's nothing like those. Okay,
Okay.
and um, yes, definitely see it if you ever get a chance. Right, it is totally worth it.
Yeah.
Not required, but it's an alien movie, so
Okay. Yeah.
here we are. It's quantum.
I watched, well, there's not much to watch. I mean, more or less listened to 6 hours, almost 7 hours of um, remote viewers viewing the afterlife and what happens right after you die. And I tell you what, then it was funny because YouTube was set to autoplay, and the very next thing that came up was the movie The Truman Show. And there's a lot of things that were parallel that I understand why the algorithm picked The Truman Show right after this 6 hours of them talking about the, yeah. I'll tell you what,
Yeah, Aussie is like rapidly blinking that flashing green light at me, like, "Hey, the next guy's got to come on." Thank you, Aussie. So, Raven, that sounds like the beginning of a show topic, not the end. Okay,
oh
so
yeah, well, I was just gonna say that it's like if you were, never mind.
we'll do it, but not tonight.
Oh no,
Not
it's too much to get into right now. Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to be able to
So,
look at some of this stuff too, and I don't want to say, yeah, well, that sounds crazy, but here we are. I don't want to just do that. I want to know what you're talking about.
I was gonna
Okay,
talk about the Truman Show and Jim Carrey more because that whole other thing is just way too deep. And I don't know if you guys would really want to. I mean, I'm kind of. It's one of those things where I've went down
that
some
sounds
rabbit
more
holes
like
that
that sounds more like a rabbit hole show, not a quantum show, because I haven't done that yet that I remember.
Truman?
No,
We're talking.
near death.
Oh,
The Truman Show, yeah,
oh,
we can talk about the Truman Show, but not
oh!
again, not tonight.
I got my wires
Um,
crossed. Sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
where we at? This is where the wires cross by themselves. Okay, but anyway, all righty then, everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're here, you're quantum, ages, aliens, AI, cat dimension residents, like, and subscribe. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to start pushing buttons and get us out of here. And
Already.
thanks, everybody, for coming out. We kept
Thank
a
you all.
big room the whole time. We got all kinds of updates. We got all kinds of stuff going on. And yeah. Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Still not demons, folks.
Still not demons. I don't care what Elmo says. I got him with an uppercut. No.
Nice.
But Samo has posted. Nathan will be on this show, and he leaves a link. Thank you, Samo. Thank you, Samo. Thank you so much. Yes, that's the show I'm going on next week. Apparently, it's already scheduled. I had no idea. I got to go send myself a reminder because, yeah. All right. So, yes, super vibes to Lynn. Heck yeah. And
Yeah.
we're going out. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Raven. Thanks for coming on and helping me look okay, like smart. and
Oh, thank
stuff.
you for making us look good too.
The glasses are going to my head. I'm sorry, guy. I don't even know. All right. Blue agrees with you. The stone face is creepy. And yeah, vibe high, guys. Vibe high. I'm gonna
Yeah,
push
vibe
buttons to
high.
get us out of here. We're way past the hour. I'm already out of coffee again.
Mhm.
I stretched it out until it was practically iced coffee. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Y'all
Quantum.
keep it quantum, pushing buttons. Where's my thing here? Where's my thing here? I have a. There it is. Pushing buttons. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Let me see if I can push the right buttons this time. Yes.